Hey traders, welcome to 𝗘𝐃𝐿𝐴 Weekly Forex Forecast.
We trade waves.
As usual, we will start with dollar index, DXY. We will cover few majors along with US oil, gold, silver, and Bitcoin. The time frame that we are using here is 4 hours. So all of you who are new to 𝗘𝐃𝐿𝐴 channel, subscribe, hit the bell icon to not miss any update, and let's dive into the charts. DXY, before we start with this one, I want all of you guys to keep watching till the end. We have a lot to cover. So, all of you know that we were biased to the downside, and we said last week and even the weeks before. Any buy setup we get, we will ignore. And all of you can see the structure and the wave. Not only that, because of your likes, comments, and shares, time to time I explain more and I go into more details. How many of you guys can see this structure? Look at this double top formation. More than once I showed this structure and this pattern here on our YouTube channel. Look at this. Every time you see market giving you something like that, make sure that we have liquidity above these tops. So once we get this up wave, anytime market will give us a sell setup above this top, we are going to take it. Above these two tops, we were having liquidity. And this up wave was just to take liquidity above these tops and then this drop. Can all of you guys see this? Those of you who remember this pattern and who are following us from the beginning, give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comment section. Now, after this up wave, market started to drop. We've got a setup, we've got a drop. We've got a corrective structure, this was a small corrective wave, and we've got a setup again, and this drop. After this move, market gave us a big corrective structure, another drop. So if you ignored the buy setups, and your focus was on the sell setups only, you must have made money. Perfect, Alan. What next? Remember, next week, on the 27th of July, we have the Fed meeting. And they are planning to higher interest rates by 75 basis points. And just to give you a bit of an insight here, some big banks were talking about 100 basis points. So, fundamentally, if Fed will higher interest rates by 100 basis points, you will see dollar shooting up. And this up move will be impulsive wave. And if Fed will go as expected for 75 basis points, you will see dollar falling after that. Remember, this will be on the 27th of July. Now, what do we have technically? This was an impulsive move. This drop here, we've got a corrective structure, and then this drop. All in all, this might still be part of a corrective structure. So what are we expecting next? An up wave, especially early part of next week. This is technically. Now, in terms of trading, those of you get in the sell, do not close your trade. Let me repeat that. If you are in the sell from here, do not close your trade. Take partial profits and move the rest at break even. Why is that? In case this will drop more, corrective structure, another fall. If that happens, guys, dollar will move up again. Remember, this is only for those who are already in the sell. Those of you who are not in the sell, you can look for your buy setups. Is that clear, guys? Our bias is towards the upside. We've made money here, we've made money in this wave, and now we're expecting market to move up. Now, on Sunday session and Wednesday session, we will share more details. Those of you who don't know about our Sunday and Wednesday live sessions, check the description under this video or check our website. Euro dollar for this one, all of you know that we were biased to the upside. We were waiting market to give us a corrective structure, and we've got it here. After this up wave, we've got this corrective structure, another push up. A corrective structure here, another push up. And just to let you know, we were selling euro dollar. Even though ECB highered interest rates by 50 basis points, and this was a shock. What was the reaction? This was the reaction. After this up wave, we've got this drop again. And by the way, regarding the pattern double tops and double bottoms, this, guys, is a chart pattern. Most of retail traders they go for this one. What do you have under these lows? We have liquidity. This is what happened here. Again, I'm sharing this, guys, with all of you because most of you are liking and commenting. So the more you like and comment, the more I'll explain you about structures. Not only that, by liking and commenting, you will help YouTube algo to show our forecasts to more traders. This is the exact way you found us. They might need help. And remember one thing, guys. Forex trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And never ever forget, we trade waves for golden rules. Do not jump in, do not over-risk and overtrade, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to losing position. Guys, by just following our 4 golden rules, you will never ever break your trading account. Coming back to EUR/dollar, what next? For this one, we can see market going down. Even if market will be pushing up to break this top, we will look for our sell setups. Again, if anyone is in the buy, you keep moving your stops in the direction of your trade. Even if this one will push more than that, this will be better to us. We are biased to the downside for EUR/dollar. This is in terms of the bias. In terms of fundamentals, ECB raised interest rates by 50 basis points with no reaction. So all the eyes are on the Fed decision. Technically, if you are in the buy, you take partial profits and you move the rest at break even. Do not close your trade, in case this will shoot up. Those of you who are not in the buy, we are keeping an eye on this potential wave. Now, is this one of our trades of the week that we usually give in our live sessions? We will let you know this Sunday. And remember, Wednesday live session will be very important. So those of you who don't know about our trades of the week, we are giving them in our live sessions. Pound/dollar for this one, we were following this step by step, wave by wave. You know that this was a potential ending structure and market started to move up. We've got this break last week. After that, a pullback, another push up. After this up wave, market started to correct downwards. We broke this low. Everything here, guys, it was a textbook pattern. After this drop, we've got this up wave, corrective structure, another push up. Alan, this is complex to me. Yes, we know that this structure, it might be complex for a lot of you. All what you have to focus on is the direction and our bias. After this up wave, we're expecting market to fall. This drop, guys, it might be a corrective wave or an impulsive wave. Where will be the next stop in case of the drop? The next stop will be at 1.1850 in case of this drop. Why is that? Looks like market will give us a bigger structure, a more complex one, before the next wave. If market will correct downward slowly before Fed's meeting, and Fed will go for 75 basis points, we might see this one shooting back up. For now, let's focus step by step, wave by wave, and on what we will share in our live sessions. Again, if anyone is in the buy, you keep moving your stops and do not close the trade. Even if market will be going down to break this low once more, take the break even and let the market unfold. Those of you who are not buying, you can start to look for your sell setups and be very careful. Guys, sell setups doesn't mean jumping in or doesn't mean trading without stop loss. Before we get in, we look for our setups, we execute our risk management and money management system. So trading is not gambling. Do not sell blindly. If you are doing that, you might be lucky once, twice, or even you might get streak of wins. But sooner or later, if you are following anyone blindly, even us, you will lose your account. I'm repeating, trading is not easy. And our goal is to help you become a better trader. And here's another tip for all of you. Market is always right. Do not try to fight the market or get the revenge. Revenge trading, guys, is the worst thing that you can do because you will be trading based on emotions and not on your rules. Aussie/dollar for this one, market started to push up. We've got a pullback, another push up, corrective structure, another push up, and then market started to go down. What next? We are biased to the downside. If market give us a corrective structure upwards next week, another drop will be coming. And we would love to see this wave, guys, going down slowly. Regardless, we are biased to the downside. Even if this one will push up to break this top once more, we'll be looking for our sell setups for Aussie dollar. This is regarding our bias. Now, if we are biased to the downside, that doesn't mean that market has to go down. As a professional trader, you have to have a probabilistic mindset and don't ever think that market cannot go higher or lower. This is the high probability chance move, and this is our bias based on our unique wave analysis system. This also includes fundamentals, smart money concept, wave analysis, structures, and our findings. Those of you who want to learn from us, you can check our website. And by the way, our private Slack community is on fire. Daily live sessions, challenges, trading room meetings, Q&A sessions, and a lot of charts. And just to let you know, our private Slack community, it's just for our masterclass course members. Anyway, coming back to Aussie dollar. Like I said, don't ever think that market cannot go higher or lower. And for this one, we are biased to the downside. Dorian, for this one, finally, we started to see some reaction. Last week, market was going slowly here, and we said this shows us a sign for another push up. But if market will give us any sort of structure, we will not be able to update you on YouTube. Market give us this drop, give us a corrective structure, and then this fall. Once we started to get this drop, we knew that this wave is not a corrective wave similar to this one anymore. What this means? Correction for another drop. Even though BOJ have done nothing. This, guys, was a textbook pattern for our traders. And all of them who are trading dollar yen, they saw the setup. Now, after this drop, what next? After this drop, we are expecting market to correct upwards. This up wave, guys, we might ignore it. If this up wave will be going up slowly, the next drop will be sharp, and we will be breaking all these lows here. Alright, Alan, if market will fall, where do you think will be the next stop? If we will get this corrective structure, guys, remember this should be corrective upwards. If we get that and market will start to fall again, the first next stop, it will be at 133. After that, we'll go to 128 and then lower than that. These are the next two stops for dollar yen in case of fall. New Zealand dollar for this one, this is same as all the majors. After this up wave, we've got a pullback. This was a scalping trade to the downside, and then we've got this up move. Corrective structure, another push up. What next? Another drop will be coming. Even if this one will be going up to break this top once more, another fall will be coming. Let me repeat this. If you are in the buy, you keep moving your stops in the direction of the trade. If you are not in the buy, you look for your sell setups. Do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and do not over risk. One more tip. Don't be attached to a single trade. Always you have to think in a series of trades basis and not in trade by trade basis. Because once you get in, you will never know if the trade will be a winning trade or a losing trade. All you have to focus on is a good system that gives you consistent profits in the long run. And hey, never ever give up. If we can do it, you can do it. Nothing is impossible. You might just need a good system, great community, and good mentors that can really help you. Pound yen for this one, market has fallen. So if you get any sell setup here and you are in the sell, take profits. After this drop, we are expecting market to go up correctively. For now, this is what we can see. All of you get in the sell, or who remember this drop, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And by the way, pound yen is one of the good pairs that you can trade. Yes, oil, this was amazing. After this up wave, we said market will be dropping, and we give 94 as a level for our Sunday session members. So we've got this up wave, correction up, we never broke this top, and then this fall. This was good. What next? Corrective structure upwards for another drop. This is how we can see US oil will behave next. Now, are we going to break this low? Very possible. If this happens, we will follow the structure and will update you. Gold, this was crazy. I will show you the bigger picture shortly. From here we've got a drop, corrective structure, a fall. Last week we were here and we said market will correct for another drop. And all of you remember 1680 level, especially Sunday session members. After this drop, look at the reaction. This was amazing. We always say to our members 20 pips above or 20 pips below the level. And those of you who remember our bias and the levels, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. I will personally read every single comment and reply to your questions if there is any. So, for this one, we've got this up wave. This was a great reaction. What next? We're expecting market to drop. This is the next wave and this is the next move that we are focusing on. If any one of you is in the buy, you have to manage your trades. What do you mean by that, Alan? You have to move your stops to break even, or you take partial profits and move the rest at break even. It's up to you. Not only that, if I zoom out, most of you guys must remember the forecast from the top. We said, guys, gold will fall, and this was political pressure. We've got this drop, corrective structure, and look at this. After all this drop, guys, market will talk to us. Are we going to sell this? Can this one go all the way down to break this low once more? Is this one of our trades of the week? What's behind the fundamentals here? Along with the bigger picture, all of this will be covered in details by T this Sunday. CAD for this one, market started to drop. You know, above this up wave, we said market will be dropping. We've got this drop, corrective structure, another drop. This was a corrective move for another drop here. And then we start to get this up wave. What next? Wait market to go a bit more higher, corrective structure, another push up. We are waiting for CAD to correct upwards. And this up wave, guys, is a high probability chance move. So all of you who trade CAD, you focus on this up wave.
Trade of the month is going to be dollar CAD to the upside. Dollar CAD, we are expecting market to go towards 1.30 level. As long as it stays above 1.24, you're good to go to that level. Okay.
Silver for this one, we've got this drop. This up wave, corrective structure, another drop. We do not think that this is ready to reverse as yet. We might see another drop here and then we'll update you. For now, more downside and market might print new lows before the next move. Bitcoin, last week market was here. We said market is exactly in the middle. We've got this corrective structure, another push up, pull back, one more push up, and now we are correcting. Wait for this. If market give us a corrective structure, another push up will be coming. All depends on this wave. This up wave, it was not bad, and this can turn out to be a reversal to the upside. S&P 500, we've got this up wave, pull back, this up move, and now we've got this drop. We said last week we are expecting market to drop from here or from above this top. We broke this top. What next? Even if market will break the top once more, we are expecting SPX to fall. This is the wave, guys, and this is the move that we are focusing on. A lot of you guys are requesting US30 and Nifty. We will try to cover them on the next forecasts, or else you can subscribe to our servers because they are covered every Sunday anyway. With that note, guys, You trade with care, do not over-risk, do not overtrade, do not jump in, do not trade without stop loss, and never ever add to a losing position.